Hey guys, I'm back, and you guys really wanted a story time video, so I'm gonna give it to you. I just want to hit on one thing, and one thing only. Last time I'm gonna talk about it. First time I'm gonna talk about it if I can find my fucking phone, because I definitely. Hold up, wait a minute, really? So I just lost my phone because I was about to roast bitches. Hold up. Oh, it fell. Damn. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. So, anyways, you guys want a Q&A video. I mean, fucking story time video. And I just I don't know. I just like to, like, the people that I follow, I like to participate with them on social media. So it just baffles me that 91 fucking people, whether I know you or not, and a lot of people that like follow me, you see I only have like 280 followers. So they're people that have either seen me in person or are spam bots. So it's just like, what the fuck? How do 91 people just like look at a fucking post and not just like click an answer? Like, I'm sorry, 91 people, this is the post. This said next video. I know a lot of people have snooped around and watched my video just because I'm fucking dead. That shit went away. I know people have done it. So it baffles me that 91 out of, or really 25 of the 91, like, just didn't want to hit a fucking, like, one of them Q&A. Even if you don't know what the fuck it is, I'd be just like, boom, whatever. So yeah, it's a little bit more of a quarter over the people, 25%, which is shitty. Like, why even look at this shit? Like, why are you even following me? Like, the fuck? Like, whatever. Before I start getting this long ass video that has to buffer mad, that's another thing. Never mind, fuck it. Anyways, so here's my story time video. It's like 12 o'clock in the morning. 12:40. So, last year, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. Well, last summer. Really, last summer. I was out with like friends from school. We had like pretty much like a day with us, just chilling with each other and stuff like that, because we haven't seen each other all summer. So like, alright, like, it's a good time to do that. Plus some of the kids that went to our school transfer. So we were like, alright. So I hung out with them and everything, and it was cool. You know, we smoked mad weed, reefer, whatever, Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it. And like, I don't know how many blunts not blunts, maybe like joints and splits. And yeah, I didn't eat that much that day. I think I had like breakfast. And I came home, and I don't think I drank like a lot of water either. So I came home and like ate food. My mom made like lamb shank and everything. I remember this like so vividly because it was like, it was triggering to me. And then I don't think that was like, not ever been the same, but like, that was like a turning point where I was like, alright, bitch, you're gonna have to slow it down. But yeah, I came home, ate ate bomb ass food. I tore it down. I tore it down. I tore it down. Right. So I'm chilling. I put the food away, and I think done eating. My mom like just wanted me to help her in the kitchen, so I was shredding up like zesting some lemon. That's what it was. I was zesting some lemon, and we were just talking. She was like right next to me, and I was zesting the lemon, and then all of a sudden, like, I just got this wave of like paranoia almost. Like, it was weird. Like, I got a wave of paranoia, and I was just like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I sat down and I started sweating, and like, for no reason. No reason. So I'm like, before I sit down, I told my mom, I'm having a panic attack, like, thinking need to sit down. She's like, okay, like, she knew at this point what the dealio was. So I was like, yo, it might be that because of this. And she's like, alright, sit down, right? So I sit down and shit like that, and I'm chilling, and then I start sweating profusely. I like was dripping at one point. And I'm like, I'm just trying to fan, like, I'm trying to play this shit off. Like, I'm like, even though I feel like I'm definitely dying, like, I'm like, alright, you know what, let me just turn on the fan, because I'm obviously not dying. So, let me just turn on the fan, get that, like, get a wave, something to calm me down. And I did that shit for like 5 minutes, and my grandma was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like nothing, I'm good. Like, deep breaths and everything, right? So at this point, I'm like, this shit isn't working. It's probably about like 6 or 7 minutes have passed, right? So I'm like, what? I'm just gonna go upstairs and just like pass out, because maybe that's what I need. It was too late for that shit. I got up and I was walking to. By this time, my grandmother like went upstairs, and then my mom was in the kitchen cooking, right? And I was walking, and I walked past the kitchen, because it's the way like everything's shaped, kind of like a square, so it's like. So I walked past the kitchen. There's a kitchen right there. And then I walked into the living room. And, like, I literally passed out. Like, I fainted. And I remember wobbly ass steps. I was like, boom, boom. And then went and, like, had my hand reaching for the chair to brace my fall. Missed, like, hit the chair, but like totally foul, and like knocked over shit. And my mom was like shook. She was shook. Like, she was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what did you take? So I'm like out of it and everything. Like, I'm telling you, I'm out of it. Like, I try to get up again, and then I faint again. Like, I fall again. So like my mom's like shook. She's like, alright, I'm about to call 911. And my grandmother was like, what's going on down there? It's like, nothing, like, don't come down, da, 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 like, frantically. Anyway, so I get up, and I'm like, I just lay down. She's like, lay down. So I'm laying down, right? And I think I blacked out for like, oh God, I don't know, maybe about like, at least not 30 seconds, more like 10, maybe 10 seconds, and like was unresponsive, and just like totally out of it. I don't know what type of experience this was. I'm also really just like trying to remember it, because it was like in the order in which everything happened, because like it was just such a blur during that time. Like, I was just like laying on the ground, and my mom was like talking to me, and I just was zoned out, and like I just was not responsive. And then like I came back to fucking reality, and I'm like, wait, did I fall? She's like, yeah, you fell. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, okay, like this shit's fucked me up. So then I like immediately like get up and throw up. So I throw up this beautiful ass dinner that I just had, and then I'm just on the like count, like I walk, I like pretty much crawl to the fucking the oh god, over near like my cabinets, because I'm just like chilling right there. I'm already on the ground and the kitchen's right there, so like it's where the walkway is. I'm leaning on the cabinet, and I'm like, Mom, I can't see you. Like I cannot see you. Like, because it was just like I'm all realizing this too. Like I didn't realize that like I was that dehydrated. I think that's what it was, but honestly, who knows? Who fucking knows? But let me tell you, I was like, dude, I can't see you. Like, I can't see you. And I started freaking out. I was like, I think I may be going blind. Like, I was actually crying at this point. But this time my mom had called 911. They're on their way. And, like, it's crazy. Like, I bet you my neighbor's like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Like, why did they have a fucking kid called? Why do they have the ambulance here? Anyways, I didn't get regained consciousness. I was like, ambulance came and like pretty much was like asking me all the questions like, where do you live? What's your name? Like everything. How do you spell it? Da, da, da. Asking me all the questions to make sure I was coherent and like there. But I was like, dude, I can't see nobody. Like I can't see nobody. And then it started like coming back in, like slowly coming back in. It was weird. It was so fucking weird, man. Like so fucking weird. It literally shook me to my core because I just like I woke up the next day perfectly fine, but I think I went to bed after that, and yeah, it was crazy. The ambulance showed up. Then when the ambulance showed up, like, fuck, I'm actually on some crazy shit. Like, I had some crazy ass weed. Like that shit was laced. I think I was really just dehydrated. And yeah, asked me if I was coherent and shit, and I was like, yeah, I know where I live. I can't fucking see you guys. And it was just like almost like when you see light, but your eyes are closed because it's like bright. It's like almost like that. I don't know. I don't know. It was like that. And then I was like, okay. And then when you open up your eyes, like somebody turns on the lights when you're sleeping, and you're just like, oh, like what? And it's like it was like that, like all foggy and shit. Once it was coming back, like my eyesight was coming back. It could have been seizure, honestly. They're just wild. I was like, damn. But yeah, that's the story time, bitches.